Hey guys, it's Ice15 with another video. It's time, and we're here. It's that time again. We're going to be doing another pay-per-view predictions video, and we're doing our AEW Double or Nothing 2021 pay-per-view predictions. And I just realized that Darby's not even in the frame. And I thought I got right in the frame, but nope. I'm going to say it now. Now is that this pay-per-view is basically stacked to the highest. Well, there's probably maybe a few matches on the card that people are very excited for, but again, I'm definitely excited for all of them in general. We got and I'm just realizing that I didn't even pull up the match card, so just to go real quick, I think we got plenty matches on the card. Again, it's pretty much stacked. We got AEW Championship, we got all the championships on the line, we got the Casino Battle Royal, we got the and then we just got some grudge matches here and there. I'm just gonna say, hey, I'm very excited for this show, but again, everything's pretty much. We also got Sting having his first match in like 6 years. And yeah, like I said, I'm very excited for this pay-per-view. On the most part. And I'm just pulling up the match card right now. And we got 10 matches on the card. I'm really surprised for this. I didn't even know there was 10 matches. But then again, Double or Nothing is kind of like WrestleMania at this point. It's just basically AEW's version of WrestleMania. Yeah, so because they had like 3 years in a row, and this is like their third year in AEW, and it's still going pretty strong. Again, AEW has some of their faults. Again, I can even say NXT even had some things just are meh. But again, as far as AEW, I still enjoy it, and I still tune into it every week. But going into like the pre-show first is Serena Deeb taking on Riho for the NWA Women's Champion. I don't know why I said but the NWA Women's Championship. I am just going to say Serena Deeb retains, because I'm basically just picturing that there's going to be that rematch with Serena Deeb and Thunder Rosa. That's kind of like my one thing. So Serena Deeb to retain the NWA Women's Championship on the pre-show. But let's just move on to the show itself. The first mob on the card is the Casino Battle Royal, and we have like there's going to be 21 competitors, but we only got 20 people to go by. Obviously, it's going by the kind of drawing the number of on the card and everything. And just a second. And I don't know. But as far as the ones that have been announced, besides the last one, it's probably going to be the Joker, and it's probably going to be a debut in Superstar, like we've always been getting with a bunch of these Casino Battle Royals type deals, or at least just or at Revolution we had with the face of the Revolution ladder match. But first we have Christian Cage. Honestly, I got him right here. Matt Sydal, Powerhouse Hobbs, Penta El Zero Miedo, which I don't have in my possession yet. And as far as the figure goes, Jungle Boy, same thing. Matt Hardy, same thing. But Matt Hardy, Mark Quinn, and Isaiah Cassidy, The Blade, Evil Uno, Cole Cabana, Preston Vance, 10 of the Dark Order, Griff Garrison, Brian Pillman Jr., Max Caster, Anthony Bowens, the Acclaimed, and QT Marshall and Nick Colorado versus Dustin Rhodes and Lee Johnston. And again, like I said, a to-be-announced one. As far as the to-be-announced person, it could be anyone. It could be anyone from New Japan. It could be Okada. It could be anyone. It could be anyone we've seen before. It could be Warhorse or Kurt Angle. And again, I'm literally just guessing at this point, but but it could be anyone. My guess, maybe it might be War. It might be a Warhorse at least. That's my just random kind of choice. But again, it's just as far as who I'm going to win this match, it's always unpredictable with this match. I literally thought that either the Dark or John. As far as the tag team battle royal back at Revolution, I thought it would be Jurassic Express or SCU or even some of the Dark Order or some on the lines of that. But we had Pac and Ray Phoenix with a Death Triangle. The Casino Ladder match, we had Brian Cage, even though I thought maybe Darby Allin would win or I don't know. I can't even remember who else was in that match. There was like a bunch of people in that match. Like I thought Ray Phoenix was going. Oh wait, Ray Phoenix wasn't in that match. I don't know. I can go on forever about that. But then there's also the Faces of the Revolution ladder match. I thought that Lance Archer would win that match, but again. And as far as who I'm gonna think is gonna win is either Christian Cage or Matt Hardy. Again, so far Matt Hardy hasn't competed for the AEW Championship yet, at least. But yeah, those are my two choices as far as that. Christian Cage is my main choice, and then Matt Hardy as my second choice. Let's just move on to the next one. Next up on the card, we have order that I'm at least going over. And just to go over real quick, I'm not going really in order. I'm just guessing what will be in the order at least. We have Heyman Adam Page versus Brian Cage from Team Taz, the FTW Championship champion. God, I am off today. Anyway, I'm just going off how much his name is. And this match is pretty much going to be pretty good. I don't exactly know because there's always going to be either sleeper matches or matches that are not going to be going fluid like the Face of the Revolution ladder match. Again, it was good. It was good when I was watching it, but again, when I was hearing other people talking about it, it was just a little iffy here and there. Again, this match is still going to be good. It's just probably not going to be too exciting, but we have, basically again, this whole thing, as far as the storyline, it's been pretty good. We had, so far, we had, Heyman, basically this whole thing started with him and Adam Page losing against Brian Cage thanks to interference by Team Taz and that powerbomb on the ramp, and basically knocking him and Adam Page off the rankings to number 1 to number 5, and that's also what led up to with Orange Cassidy and Pac going in the matchup instead, and obviously I'm going to go over that later, but yeah, and Heyman and Adam Page just basically set out a challenge for Brian Cage. Adam Page just basically set out a challenge for Brian Cage, and sometimes it's very confusing because their last names the last name parts literally just sound like similar, even though that, at least as far as the wrestling names are real names or something on the lines of that. But as far as who I think is going to win this match, I think it's going to be Heyman and Adam Page. He's going to pick up the win against Brian Cage. I mean, he only won once, but again. And even Brian Cage would probably, but then again, Brian Cage would win. And because again, we got Team Taz on, basically accompanied by him, so we could just get some weaselness of them. Just interference from them, and just him and that costing him and Page, just him and his matchup against Brian Cage. But that's basically as far as I'm going. I'm just gonna pick him and Adam Page just to be safe because I'm just expecting him to win more. But again, that's practically it. Now let's move on. So now going over to the next one, which I'm again still guessing at this point. We have the AEW Women's Championship match. Match with the champion Hikaru Shida going against Britt Baker. And your DMD, but again, and we have a new belt out for the Women's Championship, which is almost the same, just I don't even know if there's any differences between them besides the size lines of the belt. And like I said, you're just seeing a graphic because of course she is not out yet, and I still need to pre-order it. And then Britt Baker just got announced today for Unmatched Series Unmatched Series 1. But again, and as far as that go, as far as those technicalities go, again, you're just seeing a graphic, which I'm not gonna go too long because no one wants to stare at a graphic for too long. But yeah, as far as the build-up for this thing has been pretty good. Again, this match is gonna be pretty good. And again, their first fight against each other was during I think it was during a tournament for the tournament they want a tender, or just a match in general back last year, and which led up to Britt Baker's nose being broken, and this one's kind of hard to tell because we have Reba or Rebel or whatever her name is on in Britt Baker's corner, and that's kind of like made me wonder who's gonna win this match because on one side we got Hikaru Shida basically just that she basically holding the championship for an entire year for 377 days, and just being every opponent that just come across her, from Nyla Rose to Thunder Rosa, Tai Conti, Ryu Mizunami, which that match was just fantastic. I'm just gonna say it now, but this one's kind of hard to say. I think just to be safe, I think Hikaru Shida is gonna win. I can literally think this going either way. I'm just picking Hikaru Shida to be safe because again, it's just to stay face or something on the lines of that. But again, I'm just picking Hikaru Shida for this to retain the champion and continue her reign, and maybe face someone else that might appear later on. But there we go. But there's that. Let's move on. And now, just taking a break from seeing just graphics and stuff, we're gonna switch over to figures besides just a little image for Sting, and we got a tag team match with Sting's first match live match in 6 years. We got Darby teaming up with Sting, going against him, and Scorpio Sky and All Ego Ethan Page. So yeah, I just got this figure a few weeks ago, so I'm glad I got this for this pay-per-view. But yeah, this build-up has been done really well. Well, we had besides the dynamic, we had Sting and Darby Allin. We had basically this rivalry just going behind the scenes, and some at least as far as longer with Ethan Page and Darby Allin. But also we had Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page to costing Darby Allin the title when attacking Sting multiple times, including during this title defense against Miro. We had, and also Ethan Page. We also had Ethan and Scorpio all throwing Darby down the stairs which was very just brutal because again, and they were up in the balcony area, and again it was just concrete. I will say that now. I will mention that at least. Also again, 2 left feet. As far as for my Darby, but again, I don't know. I digress. I'm not going. That's the last time I mentioned it. But yeah, this was the thing. Honestly, we build up pretty well, and again, this tag match is gonna be pretty we got to have the edge on your seat because again, Sting's first match in 6 years as far as live match. As far as who I think is gonna win, it's kind of hard also to say with this. Again, we can see Scorpio and Ethan Page winning, but I'm gonna say Darby and ain't winning. I'm just gonna just say that to be safe and just stay face and stuff like that. But again, I know I said it already 3 times, but again, this is just in case. But if Ethan Scorpio and Scorpio Sky and if Sky and Paige win, I don't mind that either. It'll still be good anyway. And they did one against Dark Order last night on AEW Dynamite on Friday Night Dynamite, so there's that. And yeah, let's just go on with the next one. So going back to just looking at a graphic again, I'm probably gonna switch over to figures again in a little bit, but like I said, a little bit of this is gonna be mostly graphics, so I'm gonna go very quick with this one. And so we got the TNT Championship match with the new champion Miro taking on Lance Archer. And this match just screams just fast pace, kind of almost just the unstoppable force meeting the movable object. Again, we got just almost two brutes in there. We got Miro. We got the from Bulgaria, the best man, and taking on the Mohawk Monster. And I'll admit this, as far as the build-up's been pretty good as for the most part. But again, it was kind of thrown in there. But again, during the almost closing week, it was actually made last week on the normal edition of Dynamite. So I don't know. It was kind of made beforehand. But yeah, as far as who I'm gonna think is gonna win this match, in some cases I would say Miro would retain because he hasn't had it for that long, and then I would also say Lance Archer. But I think just to be safe, because I think it's gonna happen, we're gonna have Miro retain. I don't want to keep just saying just champion. And the champions are gonna keep even all the way, which I think is gonna change the next one. And so I'm gonna think that I'm gonna think that Miro's gonna retain and just continue his reign for TNT champion. I will say it now, but let's just stop. I'll talk about this one, move on, so you're not staring at a graphical. But next up on the card here is orders for the AEW Tag Team Championship match. We got the champions, the Young Bucks, taking on a team of John Moxley and Eddie Kingston, the Wild Thing. Or Wild Thing. I don't know what the team name is called. It's just John. I don't know. It's their theme music. It's just Wild Thing. But yeah. In some cases, these two, again, Moxley and Kingston are kind of thrown together, but not really, since their history together, and also, again, and their rivalry from last year. Again, it just kind of led up to everything here. And as for, again, a bunch of things what was going on was the Young Bucks turning heel and basically changed now with just underhand tactics and everything. They ended the tag team SCU again, and then they've been basically just defending titles week after week, but still doing underhanded tactics. And Colleen, I think it was Matt that did like a Johnny Cage low blow, which that was just great. I know these guys are probably just again video and basically just into video games a lot more. Again, also they're fans of Mortal Kombat and everything. But like I said, then I can go on about some cool parts of their thing. Also, again, I still like them as heels. Again, even though I have to hate them because they're heels, but again, I still like them even if they are heels. But as far as who I'm gonna think is gonna win this match, I really would want to. In some cases, I'm seeing the Young Bucks because we can see literally anyone against, again, underhanded tactics with the air assault spray, and low blows, anything like that. And also, again, as far as I'm looking on Wikipedia, they also have the Elite in their core with the Good Brothers and Don Callis helping them out, and then also their the Goon Squad with Brian Cutler and Nakazawa, mostly just Cutler. But I am mostly going to be saying that we're going to have Moxley and Kingston are going to take champions off of the Young Bucks. Again, even despite all odds, I think they're going to win. And if Young Bucks win, still good. Let's move on. Okay, so now going over to this match, we have the American Dream team, Cody Rhodes, not the American Nightmare, versus Anthony Ogogo, with Cody having Orton Anderson in his corner, and Cody having the Factor. Then Anthony Ogogo having basically the Factory in his corner with Aaron Solo, QT Marshall, and I'm trying to remember, and so I'm looking at like his name, and Nick Colorado. That's the third one. We basically have America versus England, the UK, United Kingdom, stuff like that. And yeah, I'm not gonna be going too long with this. Basically the build-up has been pretty good with this match. I'm really like this. I know a bunch of these storylines kind of started very very like during this month. Like with these two stories like after Blood and Guts and everything. But just with Cody's promo, just mentioning like a bunch of stuff that happened in America like in the past and stuff, and just everything like just the emotion and everything with him. That promo was just epic. I'm just gonna say it now. Very moved and everything like that. And this match I can even say it's kind of a little up there. You know, it's going to be just very technical and hard hitting. I know I've said that millions of times, but again, I'm just saying it now. But yeah, we have just the Olympic gold, just a Olympic medalist, boxer Anthony Ogogo was basically just been so far just winning with with match stoppages, stuff like that, because he's been using his gut punch, and basically that was it. But as far as who I'm gonna pick a winner, I'm gonna pick Cody to win. I'm just picking because I'm picking Cody because mostly like I say, he kind of needs this, and also I just don't see the Factory winning over again or anything like that. I'm just saying, but I don't know if I have a reason. Just if Anthony Ogogo wins, I'll be very surprised at his wins. But again, that's practically with this matchup. Now let's move on. And now going back to like figures in general before the last match, and I'm mostly thinking this is going to be like one of the co-main events, because there's going to be this one. I think the Stampede, kind of like last year, Stampede is going to be last because it's probably going to be running a bit longer than others. I will say that now. But we got the AEW Championship match with Kenny Omega defending in a three-way dance or three-way match with Orange Cassidy and Pac. And yes, I don't have Orange. I don't have I have Kenny Omega, and I'm just gonna move him. Just somewhere in the middle. Also, I'm just using this little podium thing that came with my Kenny Omega figure, and then you're seeing a picture of Pac right there. But yeah, as far as this match goes, obviously it was made a three-way dance after Cody cost both, or did the attacked Pac with hitting him back with the title belt, and I think Orange Cassidy was down, and basically just they couldn't get up to the 10 count and everything because of just normal. Because just basically that's the rules as far as just in normal matches. I guess they still have the whole 10 count thing, even if they can't get up. But obviously Tony Khan made this a three-way match, a triple threat, whatever we want to call it. And as far as this match, it's just very unpredictable. I'm kind of almost thinking it could go either way. We got Pac win because he beat Kenny Omega back at All Out last year. Not All Out last year. The first All Out, and then we have Orange Cassidy that basically took out both of them. I'm pretty sure he did both of them. But there's also Kenny Omega that could also win because, again, some screwiness with the Elite, because he could have Don Callis help him out again, just like again with and then also bring out the Good Brothers, the Young Bucks, anyone. But I don't. But again, I really don't know. But as far as who I'm picking to win, it is going to be Kenny Omega. If he doesn't win, I'm gonna pick Orange Cassidy because both him and Pat kind of can be like great champions. But again, I'm mostly picking Kenny Omega as my main choice. But if either of the two win, I'm gonna be very, very surprised. Honest. But yeah, again, I'm still you have to agree that this Orange Cassidy figure looks beautiful. Again, by the time of this recording, I haven't uploaded the figure review of this guy yet, but I'm still gonna work on. I'm gonna work on both this and this predictions, and then the review. And that is it. Let's move on to the main event, the possible main event. But let's move on. And then finally, again, now going on to the last match, we got the Stadium Stampede 2 with the Inner Circle taking on the Pinnacle, and if the Inner Circle loses, they have to disband. And this has to. The stakes going to be higher in this matchup up here. Again, I can go on forever about this because honestly, we have to answer up one of the greatest groups in AEW history. And then we also just. And this could go either way too. Again, I literally thought the Inner Circle would win the Blood and Guts match, but nope. All of MJF found a way to win, and with them having to surrender, but again, he ended up throwing them off the top anyway. Fine. And as far as the Pinnacle will win, but honestly, again, as far as all this build up to this thing, it's been pretty good. We had the little bubbly bath, and then with the Inner Circle basically just dousing them with bubbly. And then we had last night. And then, of course, again, last night we had them and basically just attacking Dean Malenko, the Pinnacle attacking Dean Malenko, and ambushing the Inner Circle, and then having that avalanche aisle driver off the little wedge of the stands through the table. But as far as who I'm going to think is going to win, I'm picking Inner Circle to win. I think this is going to be their win. This is going to be their win. They lost the Blood and Guts match. They've been either attacked by the Pinnacle multiple times after that, or at least just last night, and then when the Pinnacle formed, at least. Honestly, the Inner Circle got their revenge and took back their locker room and everything. With that huge backstage brawl. But I'm picking Inner Circle to win. I don't see them breaking up, and I don't see them losing this match, at least, again. And I think there might be one more match with Jericho and MJF with some crazy situation, but not really. But again, who knows? But I'm just picking Inner Circle to win, and that is basically going to be it for my predictions for Double or Nothing 2021. I wanted to get this out after AEW ended, and like I said, I just want to get it done today before tomorrow. Again, also since it's coming up tomorrow, and that is going to be it for those predictions. And this is going to be it for this video. Remember to like this video, comment down below your predictions as a pay-per-view. Which match are you excited for? Who do you think is going to be the mystery opponent for the mystery entrant for the Casino Battle Royal for the Joker, which is obviously going to be where it is. And just comment down anything down below about this pay-per-view. Are you still very much invested with AEW? And remember, subscribe to tap the bell. More videos coming soon. Besides the Orange Cassidy review and this, I'm gonna get the Ninja Megazord done. And I'm just gonna wait for the other two videos to upload, and then I'll just do it. I'll always just try to get Orange Cassidy done first. But that's it, and this is Ice 15, signing out.